I think first and foremost, the allegations at Washington are they are what they are. They're allegations, so I can't really speak on anything further than that. What I will say, as I touched on with Gary, at my time at the University of Washington, I did everything in my power to promote a compliant atmosphere, and that won't change here at USC. It'll be daily, and that's not just with our coaches and our players. That's with our administration. That's with our donors. That's with our boosters. Everybody that has a potential to touch our players, and that's my job on a daily basis, and I'll continue to do everything in my power to promote that atmosphere.
Are you concerned, Steve, that if those allegations prove true, that under the new NCAA guidelines that could come back and have you subject to penalty?
Well, I don't know if concern is the right word. I know what I did on a daily basis, and I know the environment that I promoted there every single day that I went to work there. If and or when, I don't know. If the NCAA wants to talk to me, I'll feel confident in my ability to show factually that the ability that I exhibited to promote that atmosphere. So I don't know if concern is the right word, but I will be prepared.
Okay, let's do football questions. You guys, anything?
Coach, you're here obviously to observe the ball preparation, but not take part in it. What are you seeing, and how encouraged are you by these guys, fight to the end?
Well, I think this team, first of all, for them to have the opportunity to win 10 games here Saturday, I think speaks volumes to the character and the leadership on this team, because this has not been an easy ride for these seniors, for their career, and then for them this season. And I think that they've showed a great deal of resolve, and that's extremely encouraging for me to know that I have an opportunity to coach these guys moving forward. That being said, there's a lot of talent on this field, obviously, and credit to the staff for recruiting these guys. There's a lot of talent practicing. There's a lot of talent on the sideline watching with guys injured right now. So I think their energy is really good. I think it's a credit to Clay Helton and the job he's done as the interim to get these guys prepared. And I really think they're going to go out and play a good football game Saturday.
Have you made a decision yet on what you want to do finalizing your staff going forward? Obviously, you made the call on Coach Martin.
Yeah, we're getting close. We obviously have considered a lot of candidates for different varying positions on staff, and we're getting close to finalizing that. It probably realistically won't be finalized until closer to the new year.
Coach, how tough is this to be observing practice but not being able to actually coach and direct these guys?
It's really difficult. I have to say my first few times back on Howard Jones Field for practice was hard for me. Every time I've been out there, I've been coaching. And then a year ago, I coached in this game, and we practiced on this field, I think, 4 times. And so I'm used to being out there with them. But I want to respect these coaches, and they deserve this opportunity to coach these guys. They've earned it. But it is hard. When you're a football coach and you're wearing jeans to practice, it feels kind of awkward.
One last one.
A unique experience to coach against Fresno State next year with the two teams facing on Saturday. What are your thoughts on the Bulldogs? And obviously we'll get a chance to scout them a little bit on Saturday.
Well, I know they've had a great season. I think Coach DeRuyter's done a tremendous job at Fresno, taking over for Coach Hill the last 2 seasons. They're very talented at the skill position spot. Uniquely enough, or oddly enough, I was in the same scenario a year ago. We played Boise in this game and then turned around and played Boise the first game of the year this year. And so we'll have the same scenario this offseason where we'll have the film from this game, and then we'll get ready to play them in the first ball game next year. The thing about it is what personnel is going to change on both teams. Schemes are obviously going to change for us when we come into play. So as much as you can take from the game, it's going to be a new team, a new philosophy for us. They'll have some new players, obviously the quarterback and some wideouts and things. So, but just seeing personnel, I think, is good for us. And depending on how the game goes, and who wins, who loses, and who's got that extra motivation heading into the season.
Thank you, Sark.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.